Okay, thank you, Nitya, for that awesome look back. Over 200 innovations, and we're not slowing down. I get to do the more fun bit now. I get to share with you what's coming next. So what you're going to see in this section, I'm going to focus on the seller experiences, but you're going to see how our AI is going to be bringing this personalized content across every channel. And you're going to see a few of our new agents, a suite of agents that actually goes through the whole seller workflow. We'll show you that. And of course, this is all happening within the one single outreach platform. So we're going to take you from identifying new customers, winning that business, and then growing and expanding and retaining with them. You can really do it all in the single outreach platform. So who's ready to see some of that? All right. Let's jump in. The first new agent, keep count, the research agent. So this is a powerful new capability that pulls from those first and third-party data sources, and it can look across your book of business as a seller to find new opportunities. We're showing it here where it's being run in a targeted manner, where I've selected some accounts, but it can just run in the background for you as well. And this agent has gone and found a couple of interesting things for us. From third-party data, it's found that the VP of sales at Geometric Corp has been blogging on their website about their AI sales strategy and expansion in sales. From your first-party data, it's found that they've downloaded the outreach white paper as well. These are great signals that this is an account that we should probably be paying a bit more attention to. So let's get the research agent to help us with that. So from now looking across accounts, I'm going to ask it to really drill down into this one account. And this is a customer we've had some engagement with in the past, but our account plan has gotten stale. So the research agent is going to help me now refresh that. Now in this top section, you can now see this engagement strategy. This is being pulled from a number of different sources. It's got knowledge here about the customer, but it also knows about our business, our sales plays, our products, and our processes. It infuses and aggregates this data to give us a very tailored engagement strategy for Geometric Corp. Now, we also said we've talked to this customer before, so we've got other first-party data here too. We've got Kaya conversations, we've got emails from them, and that gives us some more insights about them. We know about some of the pain points that they brought up before. We also know about some competitor mentions. Who was mentioned? What was the context? What was the sentiment? So this is helping us fast-track to build a plan now to re-engage with Geometric. And that's not all. You can see here, it's giving us a suggested next best action. We know from that prior engagement, the best way to get in contact with Sam, who's the VP of sales over there, was actually LinkedIn. That's the most responsive channel. So we're firing up now our LinkedIn Messenger, and we're pulling the data that we've got from the AI and any additional that the seller has put in themselves to now create very personalized content to begin this outreach. And we can do this across all channels. It's not just LinkedIn. We can do it across email, and we can do it across calling. So this message is looking good. Let's fire this out there and start a new engagement. And that's going to get me to the second agent I want to introduce you to. This is the reply agent. So good news. Sam responded, but Sam has questions. A lot of questions. And so in the past, this is now where I would have had to look through internal content repositories. I maybe would have to get a solution consultant to help me. Or worse of all, I might have to get hold of product in Slack and try and get them to answer a question for me. And we know how those guys are. But here, the research agent has gone and done it for me. And of course, it's given me the sources of data. That's really helpful, because now I might think, you know what, I might to brush up my knowledge a little bit by digging into these points as they're important to Sam, or maybe I want to pull some of that in and actually put it into this content. But in this case, I know Sam, he likes us to be direct and to be brief, so I'm just going to send this over to him. So now you might be thinking, with all these agents working for me and bringing all these great opportunities, I'm just going to be busier than ever. I'm going to be overwhelmed. Well, here comes the AE Command Center. This is a new launch pad for sellers in Outreach. It's very customizable. You can personalize it to your own liking. And it's got a couple of interesting things in here I want to draw attention to you. It's got these suggested actions in it, and it's also got upcoming meetings. So let's have a closer look at those two things. First off, you can see a geometric's gotten hot for me. I've actually got another email that's come in from Sam with, guess what? More questions. But good news, Sam has actually agreed to meet with us. This is the first time he's ever done that. This is a really important conversation. Okay, so first of all, I don't want that meeting to get taken up with more of his questions, so let's get that out of the way. So right off the suggested actions, I can launch into our smart email assist, and I can get an answer to his questions out. Great. That takes that one off my to-do list. So now it's time to think about that meeting. You know the adage? Fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Well, that's where the third of our agents is going to come in, the conversation agent. You already know about outreach and conversation intelligence, how we don't just do it after the fact like other people, we do it in the moment too. We're extending that intelligence to the whole conversation lifecycle, before to help you prepare, as well as during and after. There's a lot to this. This is a whole new surface area inside Outreach for collaboration. Collaboration to prepare with your teammates, but also with the AI. So I'm going to focus on the AI part for this. You see the talking points at the top here. They've been generated for us to help prepare, and they are informed by that back and forth we've been having with Sam. We know the state of the conversation. Now, I can even ask the AI to give me some example questions that I could use. So it'll come up with some ideas that it thinks are helpful. First of all, I've been answering a lot of questions for Sam, but he's been kind of guarded so far about his current solutions. So why don't we do discovery about that? Also, we follow MedPick, and we know at this point a couple of things about the pain points and the decision process, but we haven't actually quantified how they would measure success with metrics. So let's add that onto the list. There's a lot more we can do here too, but I'm going to save that for the breakout session I have tomorrow. Instead, let's jump forward now into the meeting. So now we have an enriched live experience. This meeting's going great. Sam's got the answers that he was looking for, he's engaging with us, and he's starting to tell us about his vision for success in his sales org. Now, if you've forgotten, Kaya hasn't. That's a great moment to ask about how you'll measure success. So we now can prompt you in the moment to ask that discovery question and get the answer to what metrics are relevant to Sam's organization. And of course, we've just captured another data point that we're going to feed back into the AI for more personalization later. Okay, I will talk a little bit more about the live experience in the breakout as well. But for now, I need to fast forward us into after the meeting has happened. It's time to update the opportunity. Well, actually, the deal agent's already there for us. Kaya has given those insights from the meeting, the things that we discovered, the new knowledge about pain points, the metrics question that we got, and also, because Kaya was there, it made sure we had a clear, actionable set of next steps. I can put all of those onto the opportunity, and now everybody is in the know. We have a shared understanding across the team, across the sellers. As manager, now rather than chasing status, I can actually collaborate to help us win more as a team. All right, I covered a lot, and so I'm quickly going to recap some of the things that you saw there. The new research agent, helping you look across accounts and then drill into an account to build that engagement plan. The reply agent, helping you with that early engagement, answering questions accurately and quickly. The conversation agent, there with you for those crucial conversations, helping you prepare, helping you succeed in the moment, and helping you after the conversation with follow-ups. And then lastly, the deal agent we saw, making sure that everything is up to date, we're all on a shared understanding, and we're working effectively as a team. And of course, there was the AE Command Center helping you navigate that with your most important go-dos for the day. All right, that's the seller experience. So some of you might be thinking now, as a sales leader, with us creating more opportunities and winning more deals, how am I going to zoom out and see the bigger picture? If you're in ops, you might be thinking, what's my data strategy to get all of those third-party data in there that are really going to fuel these agents to their highest potential? Well, the good news for you is I know just the person to answer that. Please welcome to the stage my good friend, Matt Hunt.